The Jadeveon Clowney free agency tour once again ended on Labor Day weekend as the former number one overall pick took his talents to Nashville, signing a one-year, $12 million deal with the Titans of Tennessee. So now, Clowney and Yannick will be linked, during this entire offseason because same exact deal, 1 year, $12 million. And yes, Yannick took a significant pay cut just to get the F out of Eastern Florida, come here to the great state of Minnesota. Woo! Rolling with the Minnesota Vikings. And yes, the Vikings were correct to pay Yannick the 12 in addition to trading the second and conditional fifth rounder over just paying Clowney the 12. Worth it. Absolutely it is, because Yannick, greater than symbol, Clowney. And it's not close, right? How could you say something so controversial and yet so brave? Well, we just did it on this channel. So let's get into why. So yes, I know that every fan and their mother was clamoring for Clowney this offseason. We even talked about it in a video. It's like, well, yeah. But I've always thought that Clowney is massively overrated. Basically, he is a one-hit wonder. Literally a one-hit wonder. Yeah, the Outback Bowl play where he came unblocked and basically decapitated Vincent Smith, the running back from Michigan. Yeah, hey, congrats on that. Hey, you know who could probably make that tackle unblocked? Everyone. Including myself, including you, the viewer, damn straight. As well as you do have the sunk cost fallacy when it comes into play because, Clowney was probably going to be in the top 5. I think that hit solidified him as the number one overall pick. So now teams will be like, man, he was the number one overall pick in 2014. He's got to be good, right? We got to give him multiple chances. And also, playing in the back of his mind, there's a reason that he's fired his agent like 17,000 times because he still thinks that he's the number one high school recruit as well as the number one overall pick. So I deserve $25 million a year. I deserve that top end money. But no, you don't. You're not even the best edge rusher from that draft class. DeMarcus Lawrence was a second round pick. Shaq Barrett was a UDFA. Sucks to say. I can't even say it. Khalil Mack was 5th overall. God. Hell, Anthony Barr was the number 9 overall pick that year. If he focused on edge full time, he would be a much more effective edge rusher than Jadeveon Clowney. How do you like that? A strong side linebacker, off-ball linebacker would be a better edge rusher than you. They actually gave him a chance, but Zimmer doesn't. But there's a reason why the market won't roll out the red carpet and pay Clowney, top edge rusher money, like a Myles Garrett, like a DeMarcus Lawrence, like a 52 for the Bears. It's not like he's a top edge rusher, and it's not even close. So, looking at the numbers. So, Yannick has a career pressure rate of 11.9%. He's gotten home on 244 of his 243 career pass rushing snaps. Clown Shoes only has a 9.5% rate, 276 of 2599. That pressure rate is 46 in the NFL amongst qualifying candidates. So, why would you ever pay 25 plus million per year for a dude who is the 46th best in the NFL as primary job? And yes, Clowney is much better against the run than Yannick, respect. But that's not what you're paid to do as an edge rusher necessarily. Yeah, it's part of the job, sure. But it's like complaining that your leadoff man in baseball doesn't hit for power. Like, that's not his number one priority, right? And dudes who can stop the run are a dime a dozen. Like, literally a dime a dozen. And also, Yannick has played in 63 career games and has 37.5 career sacks. Clowney's played in 75 and only has 32. Also has never had more than 9.5 in a season. So Clowney gets a ton of hype for a dude who has never had double-digit sacks in a year. It really is astounding. And Clowney is a mercenary. He always has been. He always will be. Like, Houston made him the number one overall pick and didn't pay him when they could have. Seattle traded for him and didn't pay him when they could have. The entire league, the open market, could have paid him, but they didn't when they could have. In a very thin edge class for free agency and especially the draft, it should be pointed out, by the way. So the market is gauging him correctly. And Clowney can say he wants $20 million on a long-term deal per year, all that he wants. He's not going to get it. His play has not facilitated that type of deal. And also, so one of the reasons why the Vikings brought in Yannick as opposed to Clowney, like, Yannick could finish his career here in Minnesota. After this season, Vikings could work out a long-term deal, maybe even have to franchise tag him next year. That's fine. But Clowney, for sure, wherever he landed, was going to be a one-year rental. Like, I would wager very large, significant money that he will not be a Tennessee Titan in 2021. As well as with Yannick, despite his beef with management in Jacksonville, Ngakoue has always been regarded as a great teammate. Clowney, maybe not so much. Maybe not like a bad teammate, but also like an indifferent teammate. It's probably a better way of saying it. And also, beyond just looking at him play, like it's clear Yannick has a passion for the game. Like he does play every single down like it's the Alamo. But for Clowney, it's a job. Like he is a mercenary. But again, respect. Get your money. But as a fan, I do love guys who would be out there for $10 and a ham sandwich, right? As opposed to guys who are just in it for the money. That's what we loved about Everson for so long, is that he played every down like it's his last. Same thing with Jared Allen, and same thing with Ngakoue. But beyond the pressures and sacks, Yannick, he is a game changer. Like he's forced 14 career fumbles during his career, as opposed to Clowney's 7, and also has played 2 fewer seasons. So in terms of game-changing plays, advantage Ngakoue. And Clowney, yes, may be a better meat and potatoes defensive end. It's like, he's really good against the run and occasionally gets after the quarterback, as opposed to Yannick is more of a one-trick pony when it comes to getting after the QB. But advantage Ngakoue. And because you pay a premium for edge rushers. It is in the job description. Clowney is basically an overpriced cheeseburger. Like, yeah, burgers are awesome. They're great. And they can be damn good. But you aren't paying $40 for one. All right, but you will happily pay up $100 for a perfectly done, thick-cut tomahawk ribeye, which is, of course, our man, Yannick Ngakoue. Get some. And that's what we've said all offseason. Like, we would prefer to trade picks and pay Yannick as opposed to just paying for Clowney. Just for on-the-field impact as well as long-term. But other than that, I have really no opinions on the matter. Yeah. All right, so your thoughts, Yannick over Clown Shoes, and it's not particularly close. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, pull some of the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.